Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is for August update, mining Kaspa, lithium, and some other coins. So let's just check it out. Haven't done update weekly anymore, so it's kind of monthly, but it's very interesting to see what's going on with the whole entire Kaspa market, switching to lithium and then Radiant coins. So it is quick move. It's really quickly moving towards other coins, and Kaspa is pretty much being feels like abandoned because it's 27,000 Kaspa I mined in August. That's the lowest I mine. I think since the beginning. To be honest, if I go back like beginning of my Kaspa mining, let's say August, right, 156,000 with 13 terahash. Let's go even further when I have only 40 gigahash, only 4 original K0s. I mine 45,000 Kaspa, and I believe it's only like half of the months. So it would be even more than that. So imagine that 400 gigahash kind of didn't start all the way in tracking this down back until probably July, because I was uh, when I got my first one is in the middle of June, I believe. But the first couple of weeks, and then I was probably traveling or something because I wasn't able to do half of the months tracking, or I did differently. Anyways, regardless, it's 45,000 Kaspa in just half of the July, which is $6,000, half of the months, with only 4K0 originals. So not overclocked. They not been overclocked that. Crazy 1,000 Kaspa a day on each. Started from 14,000 Kaspa. So I mean 1,400 Kaspa. Anyways, we don't want to talk about past. Let's look at this month. Okay, so we came back to all the way to August now, and for the first time, I'm shutting down some of the miners on Kaspa. That's the first time on the entire Kaspa journey. So as am I scrolling here so much, it's over a year. Obviously, from July, it's year and months now. And let's look at the August. So what I was able to mine here. So let's look closer. I'm gonna zoom in for the last week of August. Basically by Saturday the 31st, it was my miner's farm was doing 590 Kaspa a day. Uh, that's half of what KS0 original was doing back year and a month ago, right? So in July last year, which is crazy to think because how much everything changed in the profit. So just looking at that picture altogether, we can think about a lithium now. All these miners, I only have two of these guys, so it's pretty much reducing the profits. You could see like from 7 I started, it went to 5, well 6 a little bit, and like this week went 5, 5 and 4 Kaspa, so 4 lithium a day, which is pretty much like 2 lithium per each miner when it started from 3.5, right? So very quick change. Now the new miner comes on the market, that is the RXD coin miner, and oh, by the way, the Kaspa hash rate is 1 exahash, over 1 exahash already. So it's pretty much doubling, almost doubling every month. It's maybe not for the last month, obviously from 700 it should be 1.4, so we're not quite double there, but it's still significant if you think about that. And plus the emission schedule of Kaspa, very, very aggressive every month of 5.6%, right? So we are at that difficulty where it's minerstats.com kind of weirdly jumped. If you click on network hash rate, it's just calculating some crazy numbers after August 28th. I don't know what the glitch here with the hash rate, but you gotta switch to difficulty here in order to see the real hash rate. Really, I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, now let's look at the lithium. What happened in 8 petahash already just when I started with the 3 petahash. So it's almost triple the network hash rate. It's almost 9, right? So and so is our reward. So look how quickly everything going here on the lithium. So next coin we're gonna see that Radiant gonna do pretty much probably the same. It was kind of like mining ridiculously with some here back in April. Something happened there. That's where a big entity was mining. It jumped like crazy from 50 terahash, even less, was like 60, 50 terahash when we mine with GPU. I was able to mine with GPU a bunch of the time there, beginning of the year. And it went to 200, over 200, so quadruple. And it was not mineable on GPU any longer, not profitable to mine. I mean, it's still mineable, but it's not profitable. So here you go with that whole thing. It's been holding 200 terahash. So now, after the new miners were just announced, right? Obviously, this is not the new miner. The new miner is 3. Radiant miners are announced are different miner, which is this one is only 260 gig hash and it's 3.2 terahash, which probably about 12 RX zeros, right? So they call them RX now. I wonder what they call Xelis miner. They'll probably do XL or XL0. XL0, does it make sense? Yeah. We can speculate that, but it just kind of looks like market moving. They have pretty much everything set up. They just need to change chips, and everything else is pretty much like boards and the rest of the hardware, like PSU, everything. Just they could keep same way as long as they balance the power of the chips and the power supplies, right? So again, 100 watts, exactly same idea, probably also 12 chips. Well, K0 original was only 4 chips, if you remember, guys. So the first unit they came up with, it was 100 gigahash, but it did only had 4, I believe, 4 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Obviously, with 12 chips, it's 3 times amount of the hash rate they could have done, but they didn't do it because it probably would overheat the unit that much. So they dropped to 200 gigahash on that KS0 Pro, which is not longer even sellable. So they're only Ultra left, which also has 12 chips, but more efficient chips, similar to KS5L chips, right? So anyways, this price of the miners dropped also significantly, right, from the first time they came out. So now it's the new miner, 399. Lithium obviously doing double hash rate, but this miner, I don't know if I read it correctly, it should mine a lithium as well, a little bit of a lithium. So it's like 100 gig, probably around 100 gig hash on the lithium and 260 on Radiant. So I'm not sure if it's double miner. I couldn't find anywhere. When you click on it, I don't see any description that it could mine. Yeah, I don't see if it could mine a lithium, but it just Radiant, right? Miner RXD. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see when it comes to it. It will be released on September 20th, so it's in about a couple weeks it's gonna start shipping. So I'm not gonna be surprised if the network hash rate will be doubled, because the other miners, is there another Radiant miner or it's just a lithium? I may be mistaken, so maybe just this Radiant miner. I need to go back and check on that. But anyways, this video is just about actually my, not about the other miners, just about what's happening with Kaspa for me, because first time in a year I had to shut down all my KS3 amps, KS3s, and all of these miners for some time. So I have a timer now, because after some hours it's not profitable, and I have to shut them down when I have peak rate, and the peak rate is actually going up to 34 cents here, which is absolutely insane. Not mineable, I mean not profitable for any of these Kaspa miners. Before it was fine even with that rate, so believe it or not, it was still fine going with that crazy peak rate. So off peak hours 14 cents, and then now with the winter 12 cents. It will be a little bit better by waiting for that month of October coming up. Anyways, so let's do a little summary here for others. So Xilium, I'm mining on GPU, so obviously it's still pretty profitable. Let's see what else. I have the DG1, not really doing good, so I'm shutting down on the peak hours. And obviously just miners not doing any good on Octaspace, so it's pretty much just shutting down on this peak hours. So yeah, with GPU mining, well, because these miners are actually at the almost like 4500, I should say. Yeah, so they're barely making the power right now at this moment. So as long as Xelis, is it Xelis? Yeah, coin remain. It was kind of pumping a little bit. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it went kind of $9, $10, and it dropped a little bit by the end of the week, like 8.6 last week, right? But overall, I think we are doing everywhere else just kind of like negative if we're doing that. So yes, it's first time now after the last it's not even, it wasn't last month, it was just this month. It was just, we have the reduction on the fee, actually on the force, which affected pretty quickly the following day. All the rewards dropped, so all the KS5L under now 70 Kaspa for me, just because I'm shutting down for 3 hours every day. So obviously it's not full 24 hours, it's only 21 hours here. So you have to just account for that if you're looking like why is it so low or whatever. It's because I'm shutting down for 3 hours. So it's technically it's not full day, it's only 21 hours if you are trying to look and compare. Yeah, and I'm doing a little bit of Bagna with my KS3, so definitely speculative. If you ask me why, last time I did that about a couple months ago, I think I did the video and I put all of my miners, and they did really well. They did a million per day mining, and it was most profitable with today Bagna price, which I was able to sell. I think I sold over 100 million of Bagna so far, and it's made up pretty much well, because I sold it like everything over 35, so 40s 35. Now the price is kind of averaging around 24, 25 with the 40s, right? Where is a Bagna? Let's take a look real quick here. Yeah, it's 40s 25. So it dropped actually to 50s and 5 or 6, I think the lowest, which obviously was like ridiculously low there, and nobody want to mine that coin because it was not profitable. Anyways, that's where I am right now. It just basically the update for the months of August. And I know, let me know what you're mining, guys. Leave the comments down below if you're mining anything at all, because it looks like to me that the whole entire market is just switching to this Asics projects, and obviously the hash rate growing so quickly, but hopefully it's gonna spread out a little bit between these three major coins. Obviously, Kaspa is kind of like not slowing down. I don't know why. It's just crazy to see how it's keep on going on the hash rate, because it's really, I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense anymore. Like at that hash rate and the rewards under for Case5L, like Case5M under 100 Kaspa a day. Let's take a look what the hash rate data know where we have it open. Yeah, let's just check real quick here. What do we have? Power rate. Okay, not interested. All right, so hash rate data know for let's look at ICERIVER first. Obviously showing the best for RX0, which wow, they already added this miner, so that's not news anymore because it's been probably there for a couple of days. And the AL0 being already over probably 2 weeks. Oh, by the way, yeah, for August, it's not fully 2 weeks yet. So let's see. I started mining Tuesday here, so really from 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, so close to 10 days, right? And what my total right now? It is, let's scroll down right here, 55 Kaspa. Oh, I mean Lithiums, right? So it's about 5 in average. In a half a day so far, the average, but it dropping, like you could see, it's keep on going down little by little, okay, and it's probably gonna change significantly in a few weeks when the more miners gonna come on the networks, right? So it's keep on coming. Just gonna try to see actual changes every day. Yeah, so it's kind of been up and down, up and down. There may be new equipment coming online for tests and stuff like that, but bigger Asics, bigger than just AL0s, some of those AL1, what is it, AL3. I'm just can't keep it up with those miners. What do we have? AL1 Pro, that it's 15 terahash, which is crazy, the Bitman stuff. Now we have this RX0, so it feels like the ICERIVER trying to stay with the game. They have already equipment, they just need to switch chips, switch firmware probably, and just to stay in that competitive game of the ASIC mining, because it's just switching so quickly, so they don't need any more Kaspa miner to produce because it's not going to be profitable, and probably they can sell a lot of those, right? But AL0s, they still they keeping those prices up pretty much. They're not reducing. And by the way, the miners are available. I remember how quickly KS0s were just gone within. If you remember the time, like it was just completely sold out within the first couple days. Like as soon as the new ICERIVER come out with KS0s, KS0 Pros, they would sold out really, really fast. And they would come out with the new model that it's like double hash rate within maybe a month or a few weeks, stuff like that. Now we see these miners, now none of these sell at a great price, and then all of these guys, they're not sold out. It's not that expensive. It's $7.99, $3.99. I don't know how many people would buy this. Now after the mining with Kaspa a little bit, they may be scared, but it's still, looking at the network hash rate, ridiculously growing. You know, like 8, if you just do calculation, it's 2000 per gigahash, right? We did calculation last time. So we added 5 petahash to the network. So what does that mean in dollar? It's a 5,000 terahash. It's 1 terahash, $2,000, yeah. So times $2,000, that's a $10 million already in the Asics, just on the network already, not including the one that being shipped. being delivered, being hooked up yet. It's not been hooked up yet or whatever. So it's the money still flowing there. So over $10 million already on the network, and it's keep on coming. It's probably keep on doubling. It's crazy. What else? I think that's it for this monthly update. I don't know what else to say. Just let me know what you guys are mining with this, with your hardware. If you switch into any other stuff, looks like Kaspa pretty much like we need to get a little bit diversity a little bit here, right? That I need some of the relook of the some other miners, maybe something in GPU before turning stuff on. We have to be really careful and just watch these miners doing how they're gonna do on the network, right? So that's it for this video. Hope you like it. Click the like button if you did. If not, click the like button anyways, and we'll see you guys on the next one.